Howdy, my noble friend Sir Kakababu is back with World of Tanks, and this time I am playing in the tier 8 French heavy tank, which is not well armored, the autoloading one, AMX 5100. With me is my good friend UpToNoGood, who is the Hungarian stallion and who speaks Hungarian in an aggressive manner while the enemy is having their way with him. Thankfully, this game is going to be a fantastic one where UpToNoGood did well and I participated as well. The map is Pilsen and well, let's see how we can do in this battle. Oh, by the way, let me show you. I'm on Heavy Tank 7 mission for the first campaign, T55A, and these are the conditions for it. So basically I have to do 3000 damage, win the battle and participate in defense or capturing the base and winning it. So that was the issue, and for the honors I have to do 3 kills as well. So spoiler alert, let's just say we are going to complete those conditions and the mission. I'm over here, our team mostly concentrated on the 890 line, and I am just looking for an ambush shot against the enemy IS-3, although I know if the IS-3 is hull down, I cannot do anything against him. UpToNoGood over here is in a strong position in the T26E5. That is the standard version of the American Patriot tier 8 premium heavy, and NoGood communicated to me that he is moving up, and in order to basically challenge the Progetto 54, I moved up as well, and I actually told him let's move on against the IS-3. So now we both are moving against the IS-3 and trying to gang up on him. AMX 5100 is a fantastic assassination tank. So if a tank fires, you just move in and unload on him. NoGood puts 1 round into him. IS-3 still is holding his round, and we are waiting for the IS-3 to move in, and IS-3 fired and I move in. I put 1 round in, but sadly it bounces. NoGood instructs me to move in further on his flank and just start to unload on him, and that is exactly what I am doing. IS-3 is 1 round away from being dead, and there goes down the IS-3, ladies and gentlemen. I've got 1 round left in the magazine, and I was looking to put that into the Progetto, and I was actually looking to track the Progetto and damage him, but sadly we couldn't do the tracking. Now I am on a reload. I communicate to my friend that you have to hang on and hold on to your dear life, but here I am showing myself to the Progetto in order to preserve the hit points of NoGood over here, and here I present myself taking 1 round from him, and NoGood moves in. He would have killed him as well, but the Progetto was finished off by the M6. Now we are seeing that the enemy are moving on the 890 Nexus, and our tank destroyers are on the defensive. We are 3 tanks down and 1700 hit points down as well. So now we decide to move back and try and hold off the enemy's tide from the eastern flank. Well, my eastern from this direction. Well, you got the point. That's the mini-map right there, you guys can see. So we're trying to defend and help out our tank destroyer. I am moving in a position. Excalibur and T20 are moving up against the IKV-90B, and I am starting to aim. Really want to make my shot count. Do not see the silhouette. I fire and Excalibur goes down, ladies and gentlemen. T20 was hit by the IKV, but sadly T20 finished off our tier 7 Swedish TD IKV 90B. Here I am firing hopeful shots in the hope that the T20 might get spotted, and he does get spotted. Let's see if we can finish him off. Sadly, our shot doesn't go through into him, and that round didn't go in as well. Sadly, that was if the T20 had fallen over there, that would have been such a plus point for us. Now NoGood is instructing me to move over here on the A12 region. So if any player of the enemy moves from this direction, the city area, we can ambush them and kill them. Although with the benefit of hindsight, that was not really fruitful, because I was just left alone, the most healthiest and deadliest tank. But then never mind, I take my words back. I forgot that I actually helped assassinate this T-3485, which was moving against the M6. Let's see. I fire, we track him, and T-3485 is helpless, getting dead. And M6, well, he did a good job as well, and the shot was not fully aimed. I have fired nonetheless, and our one shot moved into the Scorpion G. Now Scorpion G is on low hit points, but our friend NoGood is on even lower hit points. So we got NoGood spotting for us, but the problem is he can be flanked from the back by the Hellcat and that other tank which I cannot see at the moment. And he is moving, the NoGood is fighting Scorpion G fantastically, I might add. Super Hellcat gets spotted from the back. NoGood heroically finishes it off and then concentrates all his efforts against the Scorpion G. I am trying to move into position in order to support him more effectively. I am continuously moving on, and if I got spotted at this moment, that would be really bad for me. And I did get spotted. Scorpion G puts a good round into me. I get ammo racked as well. Basotto gets spotted from the left side of NoGood. NoGood charges in like a hero he is against the Scorpion. Scorpion bounces around against him, and NoGood is going to finish off the Scorpion G, ladies and gentlemen. There goes down a deadly tank destroyer which had to be killed, and I was getting hit from the right side by the enemy T20, who isn't fully upgraded, by the way. He is not using the big gun, and let's see if we can finish him off. One into him, two, third round into him, and fourth one. No, there was a bad shot on my part, and I actually needed to finish him off. That was just like a game losing shot. That was really was unhappy about not finishing off the T20 over there. NoGood meanwhile is fighting the enemy Basotto. He put one round into him, but Basotto had more hit points, and he just charged in and finished off our hero NoGood in the Patriot. Now I am left alone against three enemy vehicles, T20, Basotto and S51. I was trying to get away from the Basotto as quickly as possible so that I can reload in time and move against the enemy. So now, thankfully, Basotto didn't follow me, and I was given the time to reload fully, my friends. The best thing for the enemy to do right now would be to both get into cap and lure me towards them in order to assassinate me. So let's see what happens. Oh, spoiler alert, they are going to both get into cap, and then and look at the cheekiness of them. They both got into the cap at the same time. So now I've got little time left in order to defend the base and finish off two enemies, meanwhile not exposing myself or exposing myself and then hoping that the RT doesn't hit or not finish me off. So I am moving from here. NoGood was telling me you have to move in from a position in order to not get exposed to RT. But I was like, whatever, there is no time left, I am moving in. Basoto and T20 get spotted over there. I fire once, miss, and I also find out that this rail car is not indestructible. I fire once more after aiming a bit and finish off the Basoto. Base has been defended somewhat. I still have more time and I am moving from here. RT missed as well. T20 fired and hit me with HE, and I fire and finish off the T20. Ladies and gentlemen, base has been defended, and I am glad that the T20 only fired HE and did 25 damage to him. Sadly, the artillery S51 did a fantastic damage to me, 175, and he put a big round in me. So now I know where the RT shot from. He stood there where he was, and now I am reloading and moving against the enemy scumbag S51 artillery, and in order to put him down like the dog he is. So S51, hold on for a bit, partner. Not, I'm coming for you. This game was like, me and UpToNoGood were the power platoon, and we carried our team to victory. Really, it was one of those games which stood out from the sea of misery one experiences in random queue these days, provided one is not epic player and is on more of the average side. S51 gets spotted on the left. I put one round into him. S51 was still getting his bearings in order to line his shot, and I finished off the enemy artillery, carrying our team to victory. Power platoon of me and UpToNoGood secured 7 kills, and it was a fantastic round. Let's check out the post-game stats now and see really how we did. So on to the post-game stats. Alrighty then, partner, for our heroic efforts we got first class badge with high caliber medal, and check this out, heavy tank 7, I've got it covered. That is one hell of a tricky mission, especially to do it with honors, and I am glad I was able to do it. And the second coalition mission was completed as well, but secondary conditions were not met because obviously how could I stun enemies in a tank. Anyways, a lot of rounds were put into enemies all over the place. So look at that, we almost whole single-handedly finished off the IS-3 and then put 4 rounds into the T-20 as well, S-51, T-34-85, Basoto, Excalibur. I mean, we were all over the place, partners. Fantastic. For our 3754 damage and 5 kills, we got 1175 base experience with, of course, high caliber medal. No good, not far behind. His fantastic efforts cannot be understated. He was the one basically who secured a flank in order for me to mop it up. So he got 2100 damage, 2 kills, 919 experience, and M6 was over there doing good stuff as well. He complimented our efforts and participated really well. 529 17s were direct hit and 16 were penetrations. We only switched to premium rounds when we ran out of our regular rounds, and it was like not even a loss for us. We made 32,000 experience with a good amount of XP as well. Sadly, the screenshot I took didn't show how much XP in total we got. So there you have it, partners. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one pretty soon. So until next time, goodbye my noble friends.